When we had last left the Spacefarer, they were on board Crix's Legacy, searching for Crix's Legacy, a cache of loads of cash. And it was there that they found it, a gigantic bluish room filled with killer robots and loads of credit tanks, hopefully filled with money. And inside of the final chamber, presumably, did they find none other than Crix, his lifeless, starved body, and a whole bunch of audio logs. Now it was time to take their prize and proceed out and meet, perhaps one final time, with the Crimson Fleet and SysDef. This is Starfield. Welcome back. Zoop, zoop, zoop. There we are. Let's do it. Let's take this gun. Should I replace my current one, though? I am quite tempted to do it, because this is pretty good. I'm gonna do it. Oh, hey, there's part 11. Wonderful. Okay. Sure. Looks fun, too.
Crew recording initiated.
Son of a bitch! Nothing. Complete waste of time. I've tried everything I can possibly think of, and I end up right where I started. Oh, here I thought I was so clever. Thought I had it all figured out. First, fix my ship and get the prototype shielding back online. Second, shunt the power from the cred tank array back to the system to drain the credits. And then third, haul ass back to my ship before the EM field rips apart the legacy. 3 easy steps, right? Only problem is, I'm stuck at step 1. Every system on my ship is dead, and there's nothing aboard this ship to use for repairs. I can't believe I came all this way, just to end up stuck here like the poor bastards who ran this ship. Actually, wait a second. Issa will figure it out. I told her where I was going for a reason. She's smart. She'll know something's up when I miss the rendezvous. After all, we're supposed to split the loot. All I have to do is sit tight and wait until she figures out that something's gone wrong. Then she'll come here looking for me. In the meantime, I should start rationing my food. I could be waiting for a while.
Crew recording terminated.
Man, I really wish Issa was someone we had already known throughout, like, the entire arc. You know, someone similar to Ikande and Toft, or Neva and Delgado. It would have paid off so much better and would have been way more effective if we had known Issa, like, very well, you know, throughout all of this. But it really feels like she just kind of showed up abruptly here just for the purposes of this. Anyway, Mortem Obire evidence.
Crew recording initiated.
Well, now, let's see. Another day's gone by. What's it been now? 6 weeks? Who the hell knows? Food packs from my ship are gone, so it looks like the clock's running down for me, and Issa wins. What a clever woman. I never saw it coming. I mean, I can't blame her. I was stupid enough to hand her the opportunity. Now the fleet's resting on her shoulders. I only hope she doesn't run the whole operation right into the ground. Anyway, let me just sit down in this chair. Yeah. There we go. Best view in the house. All that money staring me right in the face, and it's completely worthless. This is a nightmare. Worst kind of prison imaginable. I'd trade every last credit of it away to be back in New Atlantis, running with the Scar. Start my life over again. But enough dreaming. hospitable. This is where I'm spending my final days. Hopefully, someone with at least half a brain will follow in my footsteps and bring this score home to the Crimson Fleet. If anyone finds this message, tell Issa that I don't blame her for what she's done. Most important, tell her to keep the fleet strong.
Crew recording terminated.
At the same time as well, I think you could pull it off and just have, like, a new character pop in just to sort of damn Jasper Cricks at the last moment. You could make that work, too. But it sort of requires more of an arc for Jasper Cricks, right? To where it's kind of like he deserves this in some sort of, like, cosmic irony or whatever, right? Where, sort of we follow along with our trip through the Crimson Fleet. All right, imagine this, right? We start out on the prison wherein Jasper Cricks is kind of a bad guy, but at the same time, he is rightfully calling out the UC and their treatment of prisoners, right? I would love it if he does meet his end in this way. Maybe somewhere along the way, he sort of shirks his own values that made him not completely irredeemable, right? He kind of sacrifices all of that in exchange for some amount of power, but he doesn't, right? He still holds on to it and still holds true to sort of like the ideal of everyone sticking together with the fleet up to his dying breath, right? It would work more if he kind of like, if he cashed out, you know, if he cashed out in that way. But I don't think he does, necessarily. I don't think he does at all, in fact. You know? I feel like it would have worked. It would have at least worked on a, like, personal narrative level if we kind of came full circle, right? They even touch on it that he's trapped in here in a prison, right? But there's no real meaning behind those words. Like, it's cool in a sort of physical sense of it, right? It's kind of like a fitting end, but there's no, like, interesting exploration of his, like, morals or ethics, right? Because he's such a good and interesting, complicated character. You know, like, we touched on that so much upon his introduction, that he's so intriguing because of him being kind of like the only person to call out the shittiness of UC and, like, their prison planet, but also he's such a he's kind of a horrible guy in and of himself, so he's not exactly, like, the best guy for the job, but he's the only guy able to do it or willing to do it, you know, and willing to go all the way with it. So you end up not getting really a cool lesson that loops back around to either him having sold out, right? Which would, that would have been amazing as well if the part of the reason why he literally sells out to the UC, because in that way it could mirror or reflect on the player and their actions, you know? Although it may be a little contrived, like, come on, this guy also sold out to the UC or something, right? And it could even be like, you could hear logs instead of this Issa person. It could be logs from his contact, right? In the way he sells out, very similar to us. And then not only do we have a way in which we can confront the Crimson Fleet about new information, but we can confront SysDef as well with new information, like, y'all set up Jasper Cricks. And Akande could retort, like, yeah, he's just a fucking criminal. He wasn't worth it. He was worth more as a pawn, right? And then you could retort back to him and, like, just like how you think of me, right? There was so much opportunity with how all this was set up, and I can't help but feel like it was kind of squandered, right? It was kind of wasted. It kind of there wasn't no major exploration of the intrigue behind Jasper Cricks and his whole character, right? Which, like I said, is very intriguing. There's no sort of reflection back on our own actions. And there's actually shockingly little tie-in with the UC, let alone SysDef, who I don't think would have existed around the demise of Jasper Cricks, but some progenitor, some version of SysDef before SysDef, right? You could even have a repeat. You could even have, like, Toft appear in some of the logs and all that, right? Well, I don't know. Was Toft around during the time of Jasper Cricks? I don't think so. I think the timing on that is off. But nonetheless, I don't know. Kind of disappointing for how cool the build-up and start of it was, right? Granted, we still have more to go with the Crimson Fleet and with, SysDef. Maybe they'll save it, right? But as far as Jasper Cricks being, like, such an intriguing and well-written character and all of that, man, the payoff just ain't there, right? The payoff just ain't there. The setup was amazing. They had such a great setup, but they completely squandered it. Okay. Galbank transfer module. Like that. Reroute ship's power. I'll just take all this money here. He didn't mention the part in his audio log where he just had like a gajillion cred sticks, right? Not even one that was really high value, just like a whole bunch of minor ones that were like 100 or a couple hundred each. Okay, well, let's do it. Let's reroute the power. Now, you know what? You know what is kind of a cosmic irony here? Certainly not the situation with Jasper Cricks and the UC or anything like that, but we just got here by way of giving help to, what's his name? Brayson Bayou? And we gave him an idea for the fucking battery. And you know what would have really helped out Jasper Cricks? Just such a battery on board his ship. If he had some kind of modular battery that he could use, sure, maybe his ship power was fucked, but he could reroute power from that battery, you know? Okay, well, let's do this. Good. And we will access this. Transfer a module lock. I think you normally, for this kind of system, you have to turn it at the same time. You know? I wonder if there was originally set up for that, to be here with another character. You know, similar to the start when we couldn't have Andrasia with us, and we had, what's his name, Mathis. There would have been another character here, right? Because this system, I've never seen one in real life, but I've seen it in so many TV shows and movies, right? You put the cards in and then you turn them at the exact same time, you know, and you have them further spread out to where one person couldn't possibly do it without some ridiculous feat. Okay. Pop that in there. And I guess we're just gonna print it out onto the stick.
Beginning currency transfer. Please stand by.
Are people gonna attack me now? They've all lit up blue in a kind of ominous way. Huh. Wow, look at it fill up.
Currency transfer complete.
Okay. Oh, I have to do these first. And data core port.
Warning, electromagnetic surge detected.
What the fuck? Come on!
The ship can no longer counter the EM field. We need to leave now.
What if Andrasia wasn't here?
Multiple hull breaches detected.
Oh,
Structural integrity
shit!
failing. Immediate evacuation recommended.
Okay. How come my shit's still lit up? Oh, escape the legacy. Okay. Are the other robots gonna come to life and fuck me? Well, this is cool as hell, though. Corrosive gas, dangerous area. God, I'm getting fucking farted upon. Look at all this shit blowing up. This is dope. Yeah, as far as the set piece is concerned, my god, this is awesome. Holy fuck, I'm drilling the hell out of this thing.
System failure.
Wonder if I'm actually timed here. Hey, these side doors are open now.
The spoils of victory.
Okay,
Hopefully
is there
they
anything
amount to
good in here?
something.
There's some money, refined deep core. Okay, not really. How about this side? Weapon case. Refined mag shear, some ammo for this gun. Okay, I'm gonna quick save again real fast. We need to check the other section too. Hippolyta, Medpack, Dracula, ship repair fundamentals. Some big old tank of shit. Anything else? Fuck, I can't see anything. They got the blight storms in here. Neon City bullshit. Oh, a suppressed advanced Kodama. Fuck, it's valuable as hell. I'm taking it. Assassin's advanced. Okay, I'm just taking it. Okay, good. I'm a little fucked up, but it's fine. How about this area? Whoa! Okay. Yeah, this is fun, huh? Okay. Hopefully I'm not really timed, right? Surely I'm not. Is Andrasia out there duking it out? I think she may be. Is she duking? Okay. Antimicrobial, anything else? Adaptive frame, some other bullshit. Okay. Oh, golly. Oh my gosh, everything is getting fucked up. Modified arc welders. There's something on this table, like a little skill book? I don't think so. Oh, I'm getting toxicast.
Structural integrity.
Okay. Let's get into here. Pop in that. And like that. And like that. Alright. Oh, complete garbage in there. Some ammo on top, though. Okay. I think we got everything, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Over here. Oh, jeez. How is this the first time we've ever been on a ship as it was blowing up? Right? How come this hasn't happened before? This rocks. Gosh, this thing fucks him up. Is it down here with me? No, it's up top.
I am unable. Repair not possible.
I'm gonna quick save again. Good. I like that it, you know, it was blue at first. They're trying to do something here with color, I think. It was blue at first with the tanks and all that. Now there's like red-orange flooding in. Good gravy. Oh my gosh, am I going the right way even? About to run out of bullets.
Massive damage.
Okay. Holy shit, dude. Woo!
Damage. All systems.
That's close.
Catastrophic damage.
Okay. Oh, good God. I'm not gonna quick save again because I might not have enough health to survive all this. Okay. Yeah, that being in that one long room there really fucked up my everything. Ugh. Okay. Jeez. Oh my god. This is awesome. This is so dope. Okay. Holy shit. Oh. Oh my god, that was very close. Oh, wow. Anything to say about that, Andresia? No? Okay. Well. Quite the little adventure there. Yeah, look who it is. I'm almost fucking dead. Is that shit gonna blow up?
Troubles you need to share?
Yes, Sarah. I almost fucking died. Big time. Okay. We need yellow and red. Alright. Let's see here. Do I have a combo of yellow and red? Surely I do. I think I just went by it? No. Yellow and red. Wow, really, I don't? Have some food. Did I just go buy it, or do I not? Man, I may not. Alright, I'm just gonna take a yellow and red separately then. Jeez. Okay, there we go. Thank fuck. Okay, let's quick save again. While that ship is blowing up, I can take a little power nap, right? Take a little cat nap. Let's see, down here. Good. Wasn't it down this way? Where's our bed at? Here we go. Okay. Can I just sleep for an hour? Psh, that doesn't look good. Okay, let's eat again real quick. Let's see, don't I have another, yeah, chunk pie, I'll take it. And another tea. Good. Wonderful. Okay, let's head on back up to the cockpit. Oh shit, I'm getting stuck. Still having some issues. What's my prognosis on these? Or is it still... Yeah, I'm stable. Yeah, I'm stable. Come on. I'm stable. That's fine. I'm stable. Okay, let's go on up here.
Need something?
Good, and then, actually, let's scope out our... Yeah, our little unit here, because I need some more ammo for my gun. I ran through it all. Let's see, we'll ditch the Orion here. Right? Yeah. And I need 0.5 MI. Okay. I'll keep these guns on me. I can sell them off. And, let's see, 0.5 MI array. Perfect. Good. And then ammo, I'll store away the other stuff that I don't need. Which I think is all this. Good. Okay. Sure. Is that good? I think it is. Right? What weapon ammo types do I use? The 15x25, the 27 cal, and the MI rounds. Okay. So if anything, I could get rid of more. Okay. Good. That ought to do it. Oh. Alright.
Well, hello,
I can't believe it's still there. It should definitely be blown up by now. Will it just blow up as soon as I leave? Oh. Your choice of jump destination will determine your final allegiance to either UC SysDef or the Crimson Fleet. Gotcha. Okay. Well, let's undock. Hey, there it is. It's blown up now.
We're free and clear for flight.
Ooh, I better get away from that. Is there gonna be a big major explosion? Gosh! What was in there? Hey, look, more money. There's just one loot? Good gravy, dude. Okay. I can consult Andrasia about what to do. Well, let's do it. Hang on. let's consult her as we're taking lightning bolts or whatever. Where is she? Hey Sarah, what do you think I should do?
Quite the pair. Oh, my day just got a whole lot brighter.
Oh, okay. I have to ask Andrasia.
Talking to you already.
Andrasia, I gotta check with you.
Eager to help, if I can.
Where do you think I should bring Crix's legacy before we blow up?
I think you should follow your own conscience, for I cannot be comfortable with either side gaining Crix's legacy. The Crimson Fleet do not deserve any sort of victory. They are pirate scum, and they always will be. But turning this over to the UC, and assisting them in eliminating the Crimson Fleet, that just allows them to sweep this under the rug, erase their mistake. They can continue pretending as though they are morally superior to the rest of the settled systems. Truthfully, I feel like no matter who receives Crix's legacy, no one really wins.
Which is why it should be us. Which is why it should be us. But I don't think we have an option in that regard. Okay. Good God, I'm getting all kinds of fucked up here. Alright, let's have a seat. Look at my little butt pouches. Okay. Let's see. Let's kill some of that. Oh God, that's bad. Okay. Let's see, I'll just go over to, like, Bannock 2 real quick. Because we don't need to power up the grav drive. We'll just instantly travel there through cinematic. Yeah, there we go. And then our grav drive can repair itself as we get away from this fucking nightmare planet. Thank fuck for that. Okay, yeah, our hull is even fucked up too. Do a quick repair. Okay.
Fire everything you...
Whoa! Spacer Raven. What the fuck? Come on, man. Oh dear.
Just try and escape.
Target's shields are offline.
Okay. Oh, how do I swap? How do I go to it? Oh, I can use WADs now. Did they change it? Oh, okay. I used to have to go to my arrow keys, I think. Did that get changed in an update? We haven't had ship combat in a hot minute, so maybe. Okay, let's see what they got. No, ship parts. Also, we leveled up our... oh, fuck. Our aneutronic fusion perk. Should definitely take that. Yeah, this thing's too damn good. Destroy 25 ships. Whew. Okay. Good. Put one there. One there. Good. How do I prefer this? I feel like I want my lasers to be kind of quick. Alright. Oh, now, let us head on over to... Well, if I go somewhere else, it won't acknowledge that, will it? If I just fuck off and take it for myself? Just let me go to the New Atlantis, like, Gal Bank and just take it? I don't think so. Just out of curiosity, let's see. I'm assuming not. You know, I'm assuming nothing can happen. You have to pick one. Let's see. Commercial district, isn't it? Yeah, I'm assuming you have to jump to one of the two. But maybe. We'll see.
Security here is so visible. I suppose it makes people more comfortable. Most people, anyway.
Okay. So there's Galbank over there. God, I'm still fucked up. Okay. There's no way, right? There's no fucking way. Hello.
Good luck out there. I mean it.
Landry?
Dealing with you is the
No?
best.
Okay. What about you back here?
As
Matthew.
always, if there is any
No,
way I
nothing.
can assist you, I'd be happy to.
Okay, let's check our breathing situation. How's that? We're still stable. Our lung damage. Okay. Well, I guess we'll continue down this horrible path and side with Sistef, you know? I do like that Andrasia sort of calls out Sistef in this, too. I do like that. But at the same time, I feel like Andrasia would definitely be more leaning toward the Crimson Fleet. I don't know. Right? Like, at the very least, she would come up with some reason for us to go with the Crimson Fleet over them. Look at this fucking Carthonasi looking guy over here. Look at this guy.
UC just wrote us off like that.
Who are you? You look like Carthonasi, for real.
They were gonna give our son to a different family.
Oh.
We made it back just in time.
Oh, I remember.
Bobby mentioned he met you. He's had quite the adventure.
Right. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, let us now head on out over to the Vigilance. Great. Over here. Good, good, good. Oh! Holy shit! Okay.
Damn it! They're hitting us hard, sir!
Take out those ships.
Good. Okay.
You took out their jump drive.
Jesus Christ, man. Hey, this is a good time to get my perk going, huh? Right? Man.
Contact lost. They know we're here.
There's no going back now. Report to the operations center immediately.
Okay. Well, how did they know, I wonder? Do you think they put something on me? A tracker? I would imagine both sides have a tracker on me. Well, no. Because when they know... Like, when the Crimson Fleet have known that I'd been going to see the other group, maybe they were also taking a gamble. Okay. For the time being, let's pump up our engine here so we can loot all this. Alright. Might be worth it to just wait for the boost to fully regenerate before we start using it. Oh. Okay. Lovely. I don't know how valuable engines are in combat, you know? Because the best way to drop an enemy hitting you is with your boost, right? I think that's more valuable to have than just high engine speed. Because no matter what, they should be able to track you if you're high or low engine speed, huh? Or is there legitimately some kind of weird calculation going on where, like, if you're a low mass but high engine speed ship, they have a lower, like, 2-hit chance? You know what? I would believe that. Frankly, Starfield, I would believe that they would do some weird, unnecessary shit behind the scenes. That 100% tracks. Okay, let's hail them, I guess.
Thanks for the assist with those fleet ships. Go ahead and park your ship at Docking Port 1. Commander Ikonde will be waiting for you in operations.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have killed our engine yet. There we are. I wonder what dictates boost recharge. Is there a stat in our engine or something? Oh god. Oh, sorry, my bad. There we go. Just need to change around the shielding before we potentially have another attack.
Alright, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Okay, let's do it. There we are.
It seems to be where we left it.
They're on red alert.
Screwed up, sir. I had the bogey in my sights and I just fumbled the controls.
Don't beat yourself up, kid.
Good work securing the legacy.
Gonna know we were here.
All that's left now is to eliminate the fleet.
Okay.
Exactly. You'll get another shot. When the commander gives the order, that scout will wish he surrendered when he had the chance.
Good lord, my cough wipes out half my current O2 level.
Scouts are just the beginning. Looks like the pirates want to dance. Hope you got your shoes on, mole.
Hey, what happened with the scout that escaped?
Not sure. We had most of our birds in for maintenance when they jumped in. Just bad timing, really. Ensign over here managed to track down one scout that wasn't with the main group. Did a fancy yo-yo, though, and gave him the slip.
The classified star station you mentioned, was it SY-920?
Yeah, it was. And you can probably guess what project it was for.
Mind if I ask you some questions about SY-920?
Yeah, I thought you might. I heard the fleet set you up there for some more pirate work. Even more impressive, you managed to do it without taking any lives. Maybe I misjudged you. That's more than I can say for myself, given the history of Project Archangel.
Right, yeah, you were one of the pilots. Okay, there must be a reason. Well, let's ask questions first. What was Project Archangel about?
We were testing prototype fighter ships. Experimental engines, weaponry, the works. The four of us were the best of the best. Emphasis on the were.
How did you get involved in the project?
I was one of 4 pilots recruited for the program. My codename was Azrael. At the time, I embraced the name. The Angel of Death hunting Crimson Fleet pirates in a prototype ship. But even for an angel, pride always comes before the fall.
Good lord. There must be a reason you're no longer on the project.
The official word is I was transferred back to SysDef because the need was great. The reality is I was kicked off the unit. I was so bored on that station, I spent all my time in the barracks drinking cases of smuggled booze. When the time came for my test flight,
I was so wasted, one of the others had to cover for me. The engine caught fire right after takeoff. Pilot, crew, gone in a flash.
Evidence fragment. I found proof of fraud and systemic cuts to safety and security. It wasn't your fault. If there was a problem with the prototype, that's on the engineers. Every pilot who signs up for those missions knows the risk. So your boozing got somebody killed. I found proof of fraud and systemic cuts to safety and security. It wasn't your fault.
Is that right? I guess that lets me off the hook with the jailers, but not with the judge upstairs.
Why do you always why do you talk like this?
Just give me some time to process it.
The fleet started this war. We're gonna finish it.
Did you process it yet before I wrap this all up?
Mole. Later, Gator.
Good lord. Oh, now I'm Gator. Okay, let's head over here. Or should we go check out the brig real quick? Maybe we should. Can we even access it, though?
Station's on high alert ever since those scouts popped in.
I'm worried that we may not be able to come back here.
I don't feel sorry for any lowlife that ends up in the brig. This is the
Okay,
brig.
hello.
We keep prisoners here for interrogation.
Armin, anything new?
Convict, you've seen the inside of a cell. Stay out of mine and we'll get along just fine.
Okay.
You're dismissed.
Let's see, anybody new? Might not be anybody new. At least not on this floor. Okay, yeah, that's Larry, right? Yeah. Oh! Komiko, you're new, aren't you? Oh, you're the only new person we got? Okay, hello.
Finally, I've been waiting to speak to you. From our last encounter on Neon, I could tell you fancied yourself as a bit of a businessman, right? Well, I don't want to waste any time with small talk. Let's make a deal so I can get out of here.
I'm open to deals. No way, not interested. What kind of a deal? What kind of a deal?
As you can see, I'm not in the position to discuss specifics. We can hammer out the terms once you get me out of here.
No way, I'm not interested.
Now hold on just a moment. You shouldn't make snap decisions until you know the bottom line. I find myself in this unfortunate situation, thanks to a terrible misunderstanding. That little conversation on your evidence recording, the one where I'm speaking to Estelle Vincent about funneling electrical components, that was part of a sting operation to discover how the Crimson Fleet had been siphoning goods from Generdyne's warehouses. Much like you've been working undercover, I've been doing the same. Ironically, we've been investigating the fleet from opposite sides at the same time.
I don't believe you. Keep talking. You can stop right now. I've had enough of your lies. Why didn't you tell Sistef about your sting operation?
Well, I was trying to keep a low profile. I didn't want to tip off Estelle. So
God,
my
I wish
operation
Estelle was here.
Deep undercover. Very deep.
I really would have loved to have heard what
much so
Estelle
that
would
there's
say.
No other personnel at Generdyne, nor a paper trail that can corroborate what I'm saying. Being in a similar situation, I'm sure you understand the value of keeping the operation quiet.
I don't believe you, especially with how you're talking. You sound like a fucking LA Noire character who's trying to lie to me. I don't believe you.
Nor would I, if you were in my position. So here's what I'm proposing. You spring me from the cell, sneak me off the Vigilance, and then take me to New Atlantis. In return, I'll give you my access card to a safety deposit box filled with millions of credits. Consider it compensation for trusting me.
I don't want to betray Sistef. You're not a very good liar. No deal. That's very tempting, but I'm gonna have to say no. Gosh, you can't say yes. You can't just fall for it. Oh, I wish you could just... I wish you could fall for it. right? I wish you had the opportunity, like with the insurance scam, right? How like it was so obviously a scam, but I deliberately chose to fall for it. I wish you could do that here. You know, like why even give me the option if you're not gonna let me fucking fall for it? Wouldn't an escape make things worse for you?
Listen, I'm stuck in this situation with no means to prove my innocence, thanks to you. The evidence on that recording means the UC will convict me, and I'll be sent to prison for a long time. I have no other choice but to run until I can find a way out of this mess.
You're not a very good liar.
Yeah? Well, you're a pain in the ass. Look, I have friends in high places. I might be down for the count right now, but I'll be getting out of here one way or another. And when I do, I'm going to dedicate my entire life to making yours miserable. How's that for a deal? Now get the hell away from me. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
What are you, 12 years old? What kind of fucking rhetoric and retort is that? I'm gonna make your life miserable. Come on. Nobody is in here like screaming and banging on the walls. That's what I wanted. I want like complete fucking deranged chaos. Shit. Okay. Let's get on out of here. That's why I was hopeful for Estelle. You know, if someone could have given me that, surely it would have been Estelle. Or at least somebody having a fucking breakdown, at the very least. Someone to fucking lose it, right? I either want someone banging on the door like, let me the fuck out of here, or it's like, I can't believe you fucking betrayed me and everything we had. I want it really, like, melodramatic. None of these, like, fucking smooth operators. Can I cleanse this ailment? Oh, fuck, I'm still stable. Should I take another yellow? Should I? Fuck it, I will. I will do exactly that. It's a boosted injector.
Every soldier here is ready to bring the fight to the fleet.
Oh. Yeah, we got a musical cue, too. Is this someone important? No.
Let's put an end to this pirate scum once and for all.
Hey, Akande.
My God. Is that it? Is that Crix's legacy?
You can see it on me?
Amazing. Ensign, take this and enter it into the data core analyzer.
I'm on it, sir.
You see, Lieutenant? I told you he wouldn't let us down.
I have to admit, I'm impressed. Encrypted or not, that's quite a lot of money to be carrying around. The temptation must have been excruciating.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something. I really wanted to take it. I wish I could have. I just wanted to do the right thing. More than you can possibly imagine. I couldn't wait to get that damn thing off my hands. The question is, can you break that encryption? Anyone on the Vigilance start a pool against me? Can you break that encryption?
Of course. I have a team of decryption experts from Galbank itself on standby. If they can't decrypt that currency, no one can.
I wasn't lying when I said that we had every contingency completely covered.
Except, I guess, the contingency of me choosing not to work with them? Or maybe that was included in that they would just, like, go in guns blazing, right? Anyone on the Vigilance start a pool against me?
It just so happens we did. And with all that money you're carrying, can you really blame us? You could have set yourself up for life, but instead, you chose to do the right thing. It's incredible.
Well, yeah, more than you can possibly imagine. It was more difficult than you could imagine. I tried. I tried to do it.
Well, I'm pleased you made the right decision. I wouldn't have enjoyed having to task our ships to hunt you down.
Now, on to other more pressing matters.
We received confirmation that the fleet ships were scouts sent to probe our defenses. Unfortunately, one of them jumped away before you arrived.
Which means that Delgado will have the Crimson Fleet prepping defenses of its own.
There is little time then. Decisive action must be taken.
Then let's hit them where it hurts. Perhaps we should delay the attack until we can reassess the situation. Now that we have Crix's legacy, let them die a slow death. How can you be so certain those were scout ships? How can you be so certain?
I've spent years studying the Crimson Fleet's tactics. Their decision to sacrifice those smaller ships told me everything I needed to know.
Hey, my lung damage faded. I want to say let them die a slow death, because we do know for a fact that without that money, they are going to fall apart. I want to hear them say how bloodthirsty they are, right? I want SysDef to be like, yeah, we're not leaving them. We came too far. I need to taste their fucking blood on my fucking sword or whatever, you know? I need to see them die, right? I want them to say that. Now that we have Crix's legacy, let them die a slow death.
No, we can't afford to wait it out. Now that they've lost their prize, they'll act more desperately than ever to survive.
They'll increase their attacks on helpless vessels and unarmed colonies. We would have a potential bloodbath on our hands. The only solution is to enact our plan and hit them now.
Lieutenant, if you wouldn't mind explaining our strategy.
Yes, sir. The Vigilance is equipped with the latest in hyper-resistant shielding, making it the only ship that can safely approach the key. The catch is that the key has access to 3 orbital defensive batteries that can fire electromagnetic energy. One hit, and we lose those fancy shields. Our mission is to take out those batteries. In fact, I'll be personally leading the assault on Battery Alpha. I need you to be my support.
But you won't be alone. This is where all your hard work gathering evidence pays off.
That's right. MAST is all in on this. We've managed to get 2 additional squadrons of support.
Well done. With MAST's full support, you can focus on taking out Battery Alpha before supporting the other squadrons.
We've also given you a call sign, Renegade, to help coordinate our movements during the attack.
Once those batteries are destroyed, you board the key and bring Delgado to justice. You won't come quietly. You do what you have to do.
Consider it done. This sounds like a one-way ticket to me. I've gotten you everything you asked for. I'd rather not be a part of this assault. You seriously think Delgado will surrender? You think he'll surrender?
No, I don't.
Right. And he says it with a smile because he wants that. And like I said, mind you, what they're doing here, they're way out of fucking line, right? They're going after the Crimson Fleet for a future crime, a crime that they haven't yet committed here, right? Technically, the reason they're like, they're casus belli here is the expectation that they will go on to commit even worse crimes more frequently, right? They haven't done it yet. They're casus belli in this case. They're like means to act. Their cause for action, their cause for war, is that they're expecting them to do more crime more rapidly.
Continue.
But they don't have any like solid evidence of that being the case, other than like it's a hunch, right? But we can't press them on that. Okay, well, this sounds like a one-way ticket to me.
I don't send my people on suicide missions. Lieutenant Toft and I are confident you have what it takes to get the job done.
I thought I wasn't your people.
Well, this is it. After years of planning, it all comes down to this moment. All my hopes and my best wishes go with you. Good luck.
Why would you send me and not somebody else, though?
After all the sneaking around, we're finally bringing the fight to them. It feels amazing.
Everyone's saying this is it. The final battle's coming.
All right, Toft.
If you have any last-minute questions, now's the time.
I do. Where did the Crimson Fleet get the defensive batteries?
Actually, the batteries were part of the Key's original design. The UC built them to bolster the Key's defenses. They were worried about an outside attempt to free the prisoners, as opposed to an escape from below. Since the Crimson Fleet is now using them to target the Vigilance, they're basically turning our own weapon against us.
How close are the defensive batteries to the Key?
Far enough you'll need to grav jump. I assume the fleet moved the batteries
Really?
in order to have maximum coverage for any possible approach. I'd be willing to bet they shipped their track too, so we have a difficult time zeroing in on them.
Wow. I'll have to grav jump over to the defensive batteries? That's kind of wild and unexpected. I have evidence.
Excellent. Let me have it. and I'll upload it to our database.
This recording I pulled from the Legacy should close the books on Jasper Cricks.
Wow. That's a hell of a story. I still can't believe Cricks ended up being marooned on the Legacy. All that wealth, and the only thing he could do was stare at it. Can you imagine? I almost feel bad for him. He must have driven the guy crazy. Have any more?
No, that's all I have. I do feel bad for him.
All right. Keep up the good work.
Okay, good talk.
Don't worry. We'll be laughing about this over drinks when you get back.
How about Akonda? Anything else?
Shouldn't you be heading back to your ship?
I will, but what will you do with Crix's legacy?
We'll secure it here for now, but eventually we'll be bringing it back to Mast. And as for what happens to the money itself, that really isn't up to me. It's up to my superiors. They'll make sure it's sent to the right place.
Why haven't you just used the Vigilance to attack the key before?
Simple, really. I've never been able to convince the top brass just how much of a threat the Crimson Fleet has been to the settled systems. Until now. Even with Crix's legacy in our hands, the fact that the enemy came this close to having that much money at their disposal changed their minds. With the support ships the UC sent us, now we have a chance to take out those defensive batteries and get close to the key. It's been a pleasure having you as part of my team.
The fleet have done a lot of harm.
Yeah.
Now we bring the harm to them.
Man, fuck Sistef for real. I mean, granted, you know, I'm playing through this and siding with them just to see how it all pans out. But I think that's also the best way to sort of see how it's all written and how it will all pan out, right? Rather than siding with the fleet.
Anyway, if you ask me, are we alone in the universe? I tell you, we don't have to be.
What a thing to say. But, yeah, I don't know. We can kind of tell where this all is going, and I feel like the Crimson Fleet Sistef arc is maybe such a massive example of like the writing in this little quest arc, this mini arc. It was almost really good, right? But they kind of fumbled it at the last minute, right? On the last few steps. They kind of fucked it up a little bit. And like shit with Jasper Cricks, there not being like a big moral takeaway. And also them alluding to the fact that we could have run away with all the money and not giving us the option, right? They've done it a few times now with this where they dangle it in front of the player like, oh, you better not go and do so-and-so, but you never can, right? You actually can't. Specifically with this arc, they've done it. I really wish there was like a tertiary option where you could just like give the bird to both factions and go out on your own, and like afterward there's like some kind of repercussion. Like at the start of the game we had the background options where like we were hunted by mercenaries or whatever. Just have that, but dial it up and have it to where if you go that route, you're fucked by both Sistef and the fleet, right? Maybe anytime you set foot on New Atlantis, like just being on New Atlantis is fucked up. You're not able to do it or whatever, right? But then you run into the issue where like the main story quest takes place. A lot of it is on the Lodge, which is in New Atlantis. I don't know. Like I said, there's just a few extra steps they could have taken or whatever. Or a little bit of tweaks to the writing to have made it, like, fucking amazing. And maybe that's what hurts the most, is that it was almost really good, you know? Isn't there more stuff on the commander's computer? Personal documents. What's it all for? Pirate operations. Oh, the profiles. Right. Okay. Yeah, I suppose when next we return, we'll finish all this up. But we'll actually start with a whole shitload of reading, because I do actually want to read all this stuff on the commander's computer about these various people that we have either incarcerated or encountered, right? So, a little bit of an anticlimactic start to the next one, but it'll ramp up, surely. Alright, until next time, please take care of each other.